I'm Grace Torrey, and you're listening to That Girl the Podcast. Grab a beverage of choice and settle in, because the new episode is starting now. Hey guys, what is up? It's your girl, Grace Torrey, and I'm back with a whole new podcast episode. I'm excited for today's podcast episode. We are going to be talking about It Girl Essentials for the cold weather. So, I don't do well in cold weather. I'm originally from Miami. Obviously, it's a little bit colder up here in Kentucky, so even with global warming, we had our first snow a couple days ago and I'm freezing. So these are all of the products that get me through winter, keep my skin glowy, keep me happy, keep me warm, and things I pretty much can't live without when it comes to the winter. So hopefully you guys get some benefit from this. You go out and get some of these products and it helps you survive the cold weather and feel like an it girl while doing it. Before I jump in, if I'm sniffling, my eyes look like I'm crying, anything like that, I'm okay. 1,000 people have asked me if I'm okay today. Yes, I'm okay. The weather has just changed and switched up about 100 times this week. We went from like 20 degrees to like 50 degrees and everything in between. So my body doesn't know how to handle it, so it decided to go to the default state of just having a cold. So I'm fine. I'm good. I know I don't look like it, but I'm fine. I just need to take a Mucinex and grow up a little bit, you know, get a little bit tougher, whatever. But without further ado, we are just going to go ahead and jump on into this podcast episode. The very first thing we are going to be talking about is staying moisturized. I cannot stand to have dry skin in the winter, so I have a little combination of things that I do. We're going to be talking about lotion and moisturizers first. These are the brands I use. These are the brands I will probably die with. Please bury me with them, to be honest, because they are tried and true. I have literally worked on this for years trying to find the perfect brands that work for my combination skin and don't give me acne and make me glowy and all the things, and I have found them. So we're going to start with lotion for hands and body. I use CeraVe. It's either CeraVe or CeraVe. I'm horrible with pronunciation. It is available at Walmart, drugstore. It's pretty inexpensive. So that's what I use for my body, and it works pretty well. I haven't found anything that does as well as this. I tried the aromatherapy from Bath and Body Works, and that for some reason made me feel dried out. It dried my skin out, so we don't love that. And I don't like scented anything, so I just use that. It's for sensitive skin. I use it after I shave. I use it when I get out of the shower, and it just keeps my skin moisturized and feeling good. Now, for my face, I do something different. We go a little bit bougier. If you remember in the It Girl podcast episode, I talked about how if you are going to splurge on anything, splurge on skincare. That includes lotion. So, I use one brand for all of my lotion moisturizer needs. I use a different brand for face wash. We'll talk about that in another episode. But when it comes to moisturizing, one brand only. I bet you can guess who it is because it's the only one I'll talk about. And that is, forgive my pronunciation, Laneige. Is it Laneige? Laneige? It's Laneige. I get it from Sephora. This is my lineup of products from them. I have the sleeping mask, which comes in a dark blue container. Love her. Use her almost every night when I go to bed. I just put it on my face. I literally slug it on and probably overdo it, but it's the only thing that keeps my face from being dried out, and it keeps me from getting a ton of acne in the winter, so we use her. We love her. Second, I think it's the hyaluronic moisturizer. It's the light blue bottle. It might be the only moisturizer they have. We love her. I use her every morning, sometimes twice a day if I end up taking a shower in the middle of the day. Love her. She is the only moisturizer that doesn't dry my face out. Now, I am not a chapstick girly. You know why I'm not a chapstick girly? Because my dogs will find my chapstick and eat it no matter where I put it. I could put it in the top shelf of our pantry and they would sniff it out and eat it. Shout out to German Shepherds. So, I use the lip mask from Laneige instead. I have the basic pink one. We love her. She's the OG. Josh even steals it from me and uses it because he loves it. But I really want to try the peppermint one they came out with for the holidays. It's been sold out every single time I've gone to Sephora. But I love it. Put that on with your sleep mask and then you feel so bougie. You feel like you're $1,000,000 because you put that sleep mask on, you put that lip mask on, you go to bed, and you're just laying there with this stuff on your face, and it feels good. It feels like it's moist, like you can feel it moisturizing your face. I just love it. It's one of the simple pleasures in life. I can't live without it. The other product that I'm using by then, just a shout out, I'm using their toner. I've only used it for a few weeks and I haven't used it pretty consistently, so I'm not gonna talk about it yet. No issues with it, but I mean, I've used all these other products for years and I'm obsessed. If I could only use any makeup or skincare product for the rest of my life, it would probably be the moisturizer sleep mask lip mask combo, because girl, if you're not using this in the winter, use it. It's like the best thing I've ever stumbled upon. So keeping up with the theme of being moisturized, we also want to be hydrated in the winter. It's a lot easier to not drink water because you're not like hot, but you need to stay hydrated because it's keeping your skin hydrated, it's keeping you hydrated. You don't want to get sick, you don't want to do any of those bad things, so you need to make sure you're drinking water and healing yourself from the inside out. So what I did was, I know I have the Brita water bottle with the filter built in. Yes, we still love her. Love her, like love it. The bad thing about the Brita water bottle with the built-in filter is that you can't put anything in your water. So if I've had a rough weekend and I'm going into work on a Monday morning, I can't put a liquid IV in my Brita. Maybe I can, but I feel like the water filter being in there probably isn't great. So what I did was I went to Target and got one of those like carton, not a carton, what is that called? It's the pitcher. Got a pitcher that has a built-in water filter. I got the pure one, the PUR, and then I got myself a cute little cup. They have the Starbucks looking cups for $7.50. They're on sale right now. The ones with the straw that have the fun texture on it. Literally got one for myself, got one for Josh for Christmas, and it's tall enough that I feel like I'm drinking a good amount of water, and that's what I've been using. I've been getting the water pitcher and filling up my water and then just like going back and forth whenever I need more water. I can put fruit in my water, I can put liquid IV in my water, and I'm not freaking polluting our environment by getting so many water bottles. My issue is I get so many water bottles and that's so much unnecessary plastic, so getting a pitcher and then getting a refillable cup is a great way to contribute to the environment. So that is what I've been doing to keep myself hydrated, and I highly recommend this duo. We love her. She's been helping a lot. Now, with it being dark all the time and cold all the time, I don't want to leave my bed. I don't want to do anything. I just want to lay in my nice clean room with a candle and read a book. Unfortunately, that is not realistic. Hot girls hustle even when it's cold outside. So, coffee has made my list of essential things. Not just coffee, but like a good coffee routine. I talked about this in one of my episodes, a previous episode, I don't remember, but having a good coffee routine in the morning, not necessarily coffee, but some sort of caffeine to just get my day kick-started. Finding one that I have this great creamer that's non-dairy, and we love her, and she makes my coffee taste good. Pair that with a good K-cup, and I am set for the day. It's not expensive, it gets me ready to go, and it kind of makes me excited to get out of bed in the morning, so love that for me. The key to not getting sleepy during the day is to stay moving. So another thing on the list that I could not live without in the winter that is an it girl essential is a gym membership, or just any movement in general. For me, it's a gym membership because, as we've mentioned, I hate the cold. Will not be outside in this weather. I do go once a week to ride my horse, and that is me going outside. Other than that, you'll catch me on a treadmill at the gym. Planet Fitness, I have the $26 gym membership. It's a black card. I get to use their spa. I get to bring a guest. We love her. If you're somewhere where they have a Planet Fitness, honestly, hop on that trend. Like, so good. So good. I love my Planet Fitness. But it keeps you moving and it keeps you active. And for me, it gives me those endorphins, that serotonin. And then I'm in a better mood and I don't like get tired after. I usually go at like 7 p.m. and then I'll go make dinner and I'm in a good mood because Josh doesn't get off until late, so I don't get to see him. And then when I do see him, I'm in a good mood, and then I get to go to bed. In terms of clothes that are it girl essentials, leggings, obviously, you can layer them. Sometimes I will dead ass wear them under my jeans. Not kidding. Just throw them on under there. You can also throw a skirt over them. You can also just wear leggings. Like, you don't have to layer them. You can just wear leggings with an oversized sweatshirt. We love to see it. Also, sweaters. The sweater I'm wearing right now, if you're watching, It's for a ugly sweater Christmas party we had at work today, so it's not my favorite. It is cute. I'm not gonna say it's ugly, but it's not my favorite. But I do love a good sweater. Like this time of season, this time of season. Wow, okay, English. This time of year, sweaters are chef's kiss. Sweaters and like pullovers. I will wear them every day. So let's talk about headbands. Do you know those headbands that just cover your ears? Like they're wool, sort of like a cotton wool type situation, and they're not beanies. I do like beanies as well, but they're like headbands and they cover your ears, and that's what they're meant for when it's cold out. Guys, if you are going outside, guys, it's on the list. I wear it to the barn every week. If I go out to take the dogs anywhere, I wear it over my ears. If I go out with the dogs, like if I'm going outside for longer than to walk from the door to the car, I will have this on, as well as earphones, because I get ear infections really quickly. So in order to stay healthy and keep myself away from the doctor, I wear these. And I feel like if you aren't doing this, it just makes me feel so much better to have my ears covered and nice and cozy and toasty and warm. And it's not like a big addition. It doesn't ruin an outfit. So just having like those fuzzy headbands that cover your ears, we love them. Earmuffs are also in style right now, so you can definitely go that route too if you would prefer an earmuff or a beanie. I just like the headbands because they cover my ear fully and I don't feel like I'm getting an ear infection, and I feel so cute and fuzzy and warm, and it makes me happy. So it's very important in the winter, in the colder months, in the months where the light is fading from the outside, like it's literally getting dark and it is 5:39 right now. It's important you have good time management, aka a strict schedule. This is an essential. So make sure you are getting a max amount of time with the sun, around the sun, all those good things. So if you have to get up early, get up early. I know you don't want to, but do it. And make sure that you are holding yourself to a routine. To go to the gym and make sure you're working out. To eat and make sure you're allowing time to eat good, healthy foods that are going to give you energy. To spend time near a window when the sun's going to be out. Make sure that you are scheduling everything, because in the summer I feel like it's a lot easier to just kind of wing it because the sun's out till like 9 p.m. So if you do a bunch of things and then you get done at like 8, you can still go outside and enjoy the sun. Whereas I could be busy till 8 tonight, and by the time I get done it's pitch black, it's cold, I don't want to do anything. So make sure you're managing your time and you're setting aside time to do fun things as well, because by the time you get done with all of the boring, hard, responsible things, it's going to be gross out, it's going to be dark out, and you're just going to want to curl up in bed. So you're going to have to force yourself to do something. So having a strict schedule is very important. One thing I have done that I recommend for everyone that wants to be an it girl is to get natural or less harsh lighting to brighten a room, because it does get dark so much earlier. Like I'm pretty much at my work the entire time it's light outside. That means that when I am home, it's really dark. So I got a sunset lamp to put in my room. Love it, obsessed with it, love her. There's salt lamps, I have Christmas lights up. It's much softer lighting. It's like that orange, more natural ambient lighting versus the white LED harsh lighting that people typically have in houses. Make sure you're getting that softer vibe for your house, because you're going to be spending a lot of time in the dark, or you're going to have to light the house yourself and decorate it yourself, and you don't want to be in that LED lighting all the time. It's really bad for you. Some essentials that just make my heart happy is reading a book with a cup of hot tea. I've been really into books lately. I'm reading 2 books right now. I'm reading Icebreaker, the one that was on TikTok is famous, and then I'm also reading A Court of Mist and Fury. I finally got through A Court of Thorns and Roses and started the 2nd book, and I am hooked. I'm obsessed. I love it. So I listen to Icebreaker during the day and I read A Court of Mist and Fury at night, and I'm so excited to be back into books. I love it so much, but having like a hot cup of something and then just like reading with my nice cozy bed, it makes me so happy. I love it. So make sure that you kind of have an idea of what you're going to eat ahead of time. Not necessarily meal prepping. You guys know I will never be a meal prep girly. I hate the taste of like warmed up food. But meal planning and knowing ahead of time, okay, I'm gonna cook this, because you're not gonna want to do anything when you get home. It's gonna be dark. You're gonna be like, let me just go to bed. No, we are planning ahead of time. You're gonna know exactly what you're gonna eat. You're gonna hype yourself up and be excited to cook it, and you are gonna have a good time. So make sure you are planning your meals ahead of time, going along with that strict schedule. And also, like, it kind of, I get excited when I know what I'm cooking for dinner. Like, if it's something I like, but it's like, I'm an adult now, so like, I'm not gonna cook anything I don't like. Obviously, it's like my house and Josh doesn't really care. So I'm only gonna cook things I like, which means I'm cooking things I'm excited to eat. So I kind of hype myself up and be like, yeah, I'm so excited to cook that tonight. And then I'm more excited to do things like cook, which kind of is a mundane chore, but I hype myself up and now I'm excited for it. A heating pad. Oh, the love I have for my heating pad. It is multifaceted. Many uses. Like, if you have cramps, heating pad. If your joints are hurting because it's cold outside, heating pad. If your back hurts because you're a woman and everything sucks and sometimes your back just hurts for absolutely no reason, heating pad. Literally, it solves so many problems. If you're cold, heating pad. I love my heating pad, and when it's cold outside, I just simply cannot exist without it. So add that to the list. We love a good heating pad. A robe and slippers. I love a good robe and slippers. Slip out of the shower. It's like cold outside, so you're kind of cold getting out of the shower. Put on a nice fuzzy robe and slippers. Maybe some fuzzy socks. Fuzzy socks are like the #1 it girl essential. Don't get me started. I love a fuzzy sock. But, you know, slide on your fuzzy socks. Dollar Tree has them. Five Below has them. We love them. Put on your slippers. Put on a fuzzy robe. And I will literally go to bed in it. I don't care. Like, do not test me. I will. But you can walk around your house. It's like kind of freeing, but you're still like good. Like, I don't know what it is, but in the winter, I love a good robe with fuzzy socks. And the last thing on the list, I talk about this all the time in pretty much every single essentials list. Make sure you are taking supplements. It's that time of year when you're not getting as much vitamins and like all that good stuff. Don't be taking supplements without talking to your doctor first and seeing what might be best for you. I got a blood test done and it kind of told me what I was low in, what I needed more of, and what from there. But definitely make sure you are getting all of the vitamins and energy and all that good stuff that you need within your diet. Make sure it's in your food, you're having balanced meals, and you are supplementing, because the best it girls are it girls because they feel their best, which makes them able to excel everywhere else. Comprende? Comprende. So yeah, that is my list of it girl essentials. I don't know what it is, but my podcast episodes have been short lately. I don't know if I just haven't had as much to say, but might be, guys. I don't know. We'll work on that in the new year. My next podcast episode is not going to be until next Wednesday because Sunday is Christmas Eve and I know we're all either going to be with family or running around like crazy. So I'm not going to post. I just don't think I have time to do something ahead of time, getting everything ready for Christmas. I just have so much going on. But I will be back next Wednesday, tell you all the tea about how Christmas went. So yeah, I hope you have the best holidays no matter what you celebrate. I hope it's a great vacation, time away from work and the hustle and bustle of life for you. I am so excited to talk to you when I get back, and I think that'll be, it'll be before the new year, so we will discuss 2023 then, and the end of 2023 and what we can expect in the new year. But before I go, don't forget to follow on whatever platform you're currently listening on. Don't forget to share with a friend who you think would also enjoy this podcast episode or this podcast in general. I post for the girlies who want to become the best version of themselves, but we have the struggle of like working a 9-to-5 and doing normal adult things that we have to incorporate into our life as well as becoming the best version of ourselves. So we all work on getting there together. We share tips. We have a good time. You can follow me as well on Instagram and TikTok at ThatGirlThePod to join the community and see what we are talking about, what we are doing in a more engaged sense. So yeah, don't forget to leave a rating and review, and I will see you in my next podcast episode. I upload every single Sunday and Wednesday. If you're watching this on Wednesday, the one where it comes out, I hope you have a great night. If you're watching this on any other day, I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or night. And I'll see you guys on my next podcast episode. Bye guys. Love you.